Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is about to go down and it is not going to end well. Who exactly will blink first? The country is waiting with bated breath because it is a done deal. William Ruto is serious about impeaching his deputy Rigathi Gachagua. Over 300 members have appended their signatures. And it will be tabled on Tuesday. That is almost confirmed. Today, Rigathi Gachagua was in a church. In fact, many feel that this is most probably the last gathering, the last congregation he attends as a deputy president. Because on Tuesday, depending on whether his gods are on his side, Rigathi might approach another weekend as a civilian. But emotions are already high. And today, in that church, Rigathi Gachagua said that he is being victimized because he's a truthful man. And Wamaua, one of the members of parliament, decided to burn the house. She was actually blaming Raila for being responsible for the mess and the predicaments that Rigathi is going through. But one thing that caught my attention, during such moments, men ran to God. And when Rigathi Gachagua was called upon to be prayed for because he asked for prayers, it was an emotional moment. So emotional that one of the members of parliament from Juja, the Juja MP, Kiamburi, somebody, burst into tears. And that is when I realized that this is going to be dirty and messy because they feel their son is being victimized.
And the church will say amen. Let us lift our hands. Speak a word of prayer. Siliyama ombiyaya ni wewe wajua. Siliyama ombiyaya ni wewe wajua. Siliyama. Just take a moment and remember our deputy president. He has a lot of responsibilities. Lift him to the Lord. Lift his responsibilities to the Lord. Lift him. Oh, my Jehovah. May you use him for reconciliation. May you use him as a pillar of prosperity. Today as a church we are saying, the Lord, you are beginning a new journey in his life. As the Bible tells us, and may you enjoy the goodness of the Lord, the good health, long life, divine protection in everything that you do. For all the years he's going to serve people of Kenya. We praise your name, God, and we exalt.
While you could be asking whether what he's doing is different from what he did to Uhuru Kenyatta, some feel that is water under the bridge. Because many are now asking, the reality is now dawning on Rigathi Gachagua. Had he known then, he should have embraced Uhuru Kenyatta, because times are flying very fast and politics is dynamic. You don't need to be drunk with the power, because that is exactly what happened to Rigathi Gachagua. He has decided that as he goes down, he's going with Murima. He's not going to allow William Samoei Ruto to take Murima. And it tells you that there are people who feel bitter who feel touched and betrayed when they see their son going down. I don't know who to blame, whether it is Rigathi Gachagua, because from where I sit, maybe what goes round comes round. But what exactly is Uhuru Kenyatta saying? I would have thought that because we only have now one day remaining, that is Monday, and then Tuesday that emotional motion will be tabled. What exactly is the former president saying? Is he supporting the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua? Is he protecting him? I would have thought that by now he should have just given even the slightest indication of what he feels. Even though I've seen people like Jeremiah Kioni and the Jubilee Party saying that they will not support that motion, they are together with Kalonzo Musyoka. But many feel that maybe that is just because they feel Raila betrayed them. I would have really wanted to know what Uhuru Kenyatta is saying. Talking about Rigathi's predicaments, if you thought you've had enough, it does not end by impeachment. Already, the UDA Secretary General, the new Secretary General, Hassan Omar, is saying that in the event that Rigathi will be impeached, because as we speak, it is not a matter of if, it seems it is a matter of when. In the event that Rigathi will be impeached, he's confirming to the nation that they will start the process of expelling Rigathi Gachagua from the party. I thought that if Rigathi Gachagua is impeached, the only thing that he cannot do is to retain his position as the deputy party leader, because he cannot be a deputy party leader when there is another deputy president. Maybe that is the constitution. I thought that maybe he automatically relinquishes that position, but they would allow him to stay as a party member. But now that they're saying that they will impeach, they will ousted him from the party, there is more than meets the eye.
I'm reliably informed by most of our members of parliament that many of them from the UDA party have appended their signatures and are in support of that motion of impeachment. I think we will go with the majority members of the UDA party. If the majority members of the UDA party are in support of the impeachment, then the UDA party itself will also support what the members feel is in the best interest of the party and the country. And in fact, should that motion of impeachment sail through, our immediate concern then will be to eject him also as a member of the party, because then you cannot be found to be grossly incompetent, grossly undermining the constitution and national unity, and then still become a ranking member of this party. So I think if I were a parliamentarian myself, I will find sufficient ground to impeach. In following up with what Honorable Nyakundi has said, you cannot preach the gospel of ethnicity, malice, division, gospel of exclusion, gospel that tries to incite one group of people against another. He has been the most catastrophic, the most insidious in terms of dealing a very decisive blow to the unity of this country that had been carefully knit by the Hustler Nation.
Again, I want to repeat, it is baseless, the allegations that are being peddled against Rigathi Gachagua. But if there is one thing that Rigathi will regret, is going into the UDA without his own party. Many have been asking this question: where will he go in the event that he's kicked away from the party? The same way William Ruto was kicked from the Jubilee Party. William Ruto should have known that politics changes very fast. He went there, he trusted William Samoei Ruto. He forgot what had happened even to Ruto himself in the Jubilee Party. And if there's one thing he will regret, is going there without a party. He will also regret the mere fact that he should have embraced their own party, parties like the UDA, the Jubilee. But he took part in frustrating Uhuru Kenyatta in trying to take over that party. I believe now he realizes that when you are digging a hole for your enemy, dig it in a level where if something happens that you're the one who falls into the hole, you will still be safe. Had Rigathi Gachagua embraced Uhuru Kenyatta, immediately he was sworn in. Had he gone there and tell him, brother, let us now work, things would have not been worse as they are. He's been kicked out. Does he have a party? William Ruto can play mischief so that there will not be any party that will be registered. But I believe the manner in which the people are crying when he was being prayed for, they will lend him a party. I want you to listen to this old man here admonishing Rigathi Gachagua, and he was telling Rigathi that it was very unwise to burn your house and get into someone's house.
Mama yetu hawezi kuolewa aende aolewe mahali tutoke kwa baba yetu si tufuate yeye. Mtakuwa watu wajiga sana. Kuko na mtu aliambiwa shome nyumba yake. Hata hii nyumba nikuja kwako nikwambia hii nyumba yako inanyesha, hebu ishome uje nikupatie nyumba ya kukasa au mimi nakaa 10 bedroom. Nitakupatia 3 bedroom uwe unaishi huko. Na wewe mjinga unashoma hiyo nyumba. Na unaambiwa usikuja na manguo, uje ukiwa ushi. Ate mimi nitakununulia manguo. Unaambiwa usikuja na shamba yako. Na wewe mjinga unashoma nyumba. Mahali wewe ulienda kuolewa, hutashikanisha Wasapere uwapeleke mahali uliolewa kwa UDA. Wasapere hakuna wakati wanashikana wapeleke kwa UDA mahali uliolewa. Wewe kaa huko na shida zako, si hatujui wewe. Tunajua kiongozi wetu ni yule mlitukana na yule Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Kwa hivyo wewe wakati unakuja kuiba kaiba one man one vote one shilling ati sababu umeogopa le Murudhiri ati na wakati kimeumana ati unatoroka wiki mzima. Unaenda ukirudi unatokea kwa kanisa unaanza kuambia watu ati ulikuwa kwa Mlima Kenya kuomba. Kwani watu wa PCA wameanza kuomba Mlima Kenya siku hizi? Sie ni mtu wa PCA wameanza kurudi kwa milima, watarudi hata kwa Megumo. Una huko ndio tunarudi. Kama Wasapere vile wamekuwa divided. Unaona na ndio unaona shamba yao haiwezi kukubalika, ile inagogwa inaitwa Jubilee. Wasipate mahali ya kuungania. Wajaluo wameshikanishwa na shamba inaitwa ODM. Wakabo wameshikanishwa na shamba inaitwa Wiper. Wakalenjin wameshikanishwa na inaitwa UDA. Nyinyi Wasapere shamba yenu inagogwa msipate mahali ya kuoneka kuasebo kuligroup. Alafu yule mtu anaonekana hako na akili ya kushikanisha Wasapere anagongwa anaitwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Asijaribu kuunganisha hawa watu sababu that was the whole idea, to divide them and rule them forever.
Rigathi Gachagua has learned the bitter way. He has learned bitter lessons. And as that old man is saying, it was unwise. He didn't think well. But from what we have seen, the choreographed process of impeaching Gachagua was from the onset very malicious, because they want to impeach him from parliament. They want to ousted him from the party. This is a person who wants to finish Rigathi completely. William Ruto wants to annihilate Rigathi Gachagua from the political scene. And I still hold the view that just like the Director General of the National Intelligence Service warned that in the event that Rigathi Gachagua will shed off that title of Deputy President, they will come for him. And I believe that they are about to arrest Rigathi Gachagua and take him to court. You've seen people, some of his allies, the former members of parliament, George Deuri, Ngunjiri Wabugu, the current members of parliament, people like Major Donk and Gakuya, are already facing charges. And this tells you that the motive behind this is to finish Rigathi Gachagua completely. Kick him out from parliament, kick him out from the party, arrest him. He could even be jailed, because I told you that the executive arm of the government has captured all the independent institutions. If Rigathi Gachagua has got 9 lives like a cat, he's going to survive. But if he's not, then it might be very, very sad for him, because he's going to go down. I will remind you that this is not about you. It is about the political class. It is about them fighting for things that we don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, let us ask about a Adani deal. Let us insist that corruption must stop. foreign traveling that is taking our money must stop. Because if we don't, we are going to be engrossed so much in this Ruto Gachagua debate. By the time we wake up, our JKA will be long gone and we shall have sold our country to the dogs.